Good morning, folks, and welcome to the Slade Center. My name is Reed Sawyer. I'm the Director of Information Services, and our topic today is how to start your business with little or no capital. In our last session, we talked about finding a need and filling a need. Let's talk about some of the details. The most expensive part of having a small business is the labor. You want to have people that know what they're doing, and you want to have the absolute best professionals doing this, but you really don't want to pay them for sitting around and playing solitaire. So how do you get around this? Outsource. One way to get around having employees is to hire consultants at a slightly higher fee, but you only pay them when they produce, which means that if you outsource something to them, they do the work, they get it back to you, you do quality control, you make sure everything is done right, then you pay them. What was your cost for the rent? Gosh, you didn't have to go ahead and get a huge office where they were in to go ahead and have them. What was your cost for electric? You didn't have any electric for them. What was your cost for technology? They use their own equipment, they use their own computers, they use their own phone and the fax and scanners. So one of the ways to get around having employees is to use consultants. Now the bad thing about consultants is you can't tell them what to do, when to do it, and how to get it done. You have to, it's sort of an on-contract basis. But if your business is such that you can use consultants, this is a great way to alleviate that. The next thing is, what about the rent? Can I possibly get around paying rent? Let's say that instead of having multiple locations, you had one office, and instead of meeting someone at a branch office, what would happen if you met potential clients at a Starbucks or at a coffee shop or a McDonald's, and you gather the information there, or you have them come back to your office? Rather than having multiple offices, see if there's any way you can possibly keep your costs down on your rent, because every dollar that you have, if you have a rate of return on investment of 20%, that means that for every dollar that you get in revenue, you only keep 20 cents of that. So if you can save $1 in expenses, that's the same as $5 in revenue with a 20% return on investment. So you always are looking for ways to cut your cost.